Yo, this shit got all ball here. Y'all know my motto. They scared, but I'm not. Listen,
From
man.
Santo Domingo to Nueva York, it's your boy Favorite Perspective TV, and it's all ball reaction.
Man, listen, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's get it, man.
Yes. Listen, man, it's your favorite guy, AllBall, man, the light-skinned president of all the light-skinned brothers and sisters in the world. Hey, man, AllBall TV, and on my side, I got
Favorite Perspective, your favorite, your Dominicano favorito.
Yes. How you feeling today, man?
Yo, I'm feeling good, man. It's Friday. It's crazy.
First and foremost, share, comment, subscribe, do all them things we need you to do on the YouTube page. AllBall TV is the YouTube page. Once again, share, subscribe, like, comment. Now listen, man, we got some great topics today. You ready to get to it?
I know you want to get to one in particular.
Oh, man, listen, man. Shannon Sharp, king of sports media. Listen, the domino effect Shannon Sharp has had on sports media is crazy.
Crazy.
I never knew he had this power. I don't know where this power came from. I'm being honest with you. He lost me as a fan for a bit, but now that he's gone, oh boy, sports media is missing him. Wow. There's no more Undisputed. All of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith is on vacation. ESPN got rid of everybody. Well, they got rid of all the right people and kept all the wrong people. FS1, oh my God. Listen, the Titanic hit them. They all in the water in that freezing ice. Colin, listen, man. Oh, Nick writing them. I don't even know what time they come on no more. I'm being honest with you. Shannon Sharp right now is the king of sports media. And everyone is waiting to see what he's going to do. Even that retweet. Was it a tweet?
Yeah.
The retweet that he shouted out at Stephen A. Smith, that got more traction and more notice than all of sports TV. Like literally, I tried to watch First Take the other day, and it's just like, yo, it's horrific.
It's always been without the stars.
It's horrific, man. And even my guy, shout out Colin Cowherd. Oh my God, them guys are sinking, man.
I always thought Colin Cowherd was kind of trash. I just knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but it was times where it was okay. It was now it's just it's unwatchable. It's literally like everybody's reading the script. It's like nobody, and this is where Dan Lebatard may be talking about where he has a point. My opinion, I'm not a professional yet, but I love sports. I'm in love with sports. I would do this whether I get paid or not, and I'm not getting paid, and I will still do it. There's no passion with these guys. You can tell it's literally for a check. You can tell they only talk about big names. They don't talk like it's bad. And now everything is clickbait. When you see the legends, excuse me, when you see the legends,
You want your water?
Oh, when you see the big dogs, no, I'm all right, thank you. When you see the legends, when you see the big dogs doing clickbait, I told you, I won't be surprised if Stephen A. Smith and Dan Lebatard before these rants are on the phone with each other. And now everybody's coming to YouTube. Leave us alone. Remember, y'all threw shots at YouTube. Y'all throw shots at all the platforms, you know, like this. That, you know, quote unquote, we don't play. We didn't go to school, all this and all that. Let us be. Now, I see why people ain't like Kwame Brown. Listen, man, this domino effect that Shannon Sharp started, I love it because, and I'll let you go. And let me just make my last point. Shannon Sharp exposed a lot of guys. I think Skip Bayless got exposed. I think FS1 got exposed. And I think ESPN is getting exposed now with Dan Lebatard. Guys can't hold their own. I'm sorry.
The first thing, first of all, you mentioned Kwame Brown. Yo, Kwame, I like what you do. Get your money. You got YouTube popping. But he cannot hold down a morning show. He cannot make me more interested in. What am I learning from basketball with Kwame Brown?
But it's not, no. Excuse me. It ain't about Kwame Brown holding down a morning show. He's not trying to hold down a morning show. What I'm saying is these guys is bringing certain things to the light.
I get that. But that, again, so how much complaining are we going to do?
It ain't
Dan
about
Levitard and Kwame Brown.
but it's not about complaining to me. It's about we tired of sounding and looking stupid.
Listen, man.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dan Levitard. Like, he threw shots at Colin Cowherd yesterday again, because Colin Cowherd went out of his way, said Justin Fields is a bust, whatever. That's what Colin Cowherd been doing. That's what brings the check in. That's for the big corporations. It is what it is. I'm gonna sound like a broken record when I say that, but like, yeah, we need the balance. Yesterday we talked about Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fish, man. Fish is an aficionado out here.
Yes, big shout out
Fish. Aficionado.
He schooled us yesterday. Crazy.
To bring up Howard Cosell and then bring
amazing.
up Gifford. Because that was
he brought up OJ. He brought up a whole lot of guys, man, just in that sports media. But go ahead.
You remember Regis and Kathy Lee? Oh, Kathy Lee Gifford. That was his wife.
Yeah, come on, man.
So Frank Gifford was a big time mogul in New York City in media in general. And he provided the balance for Howard Cosell.
Yes.
Again, there is no balance in this day and age. Like Fox News talks about they're not fair and balanced. Ain't nobody fair and balanced. They're all lying.
Agreed.
So everybody got to go to their own, nowadays on your phone, you kind of like gotta, it's customizable. Like, I want to watch this, I want to watch that. Like, YouTube is the devil for me. That shit, Netflix, none of that shit got my attention. YouTube knows exactly what I want to watch at any given time, and I'll stay on there for like this.
I'm on YouTube while I'm watching TV at the same time, trying to eat, yell at kids. Talk. It's ridiculous.
Yo, so
ridiculous.
Now, what did ESPN do? Again, the owner or the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, they own ESPN. Right. What he said, yo, we're willing to sell off a piece of ESPN because I don't even believe in this shit no more.
Yeah, but go ahead.
So remember, they own a major part of Hulu.
All right, your opinion, because you're a smart brother. Why do you think he feels like that? Why doesn't he believe anymore? Because
the jig is up. Everything is on YouTube, and now big bank is taking little bank.
Now, can I say something?
Of course.
Who said a long time ago that these conglomerates, these big networks, need to start reaching out to the little guys?
Oh, come on now.
No. Who said that though?
AllBall TV.
Like, and not trying to brag, but how long I've been saying that? I come from an era where if I got $100 million and I know a guy that's making $100,000, but he's more charismatic than me, he's more entertaining than me, he may be better looking than me, he has more friends than me, people like him more, and he's doing the same thing I'm doing, you know what I'm supposed to do? We need that guy on the team.
That's not the reality of things, man.
That's what it's supposed to be, though.
But in real life, the reality of any dynasty in human history is that the people become conservative. The older you get, the more conservative you become, especially when you start stacking up like that. I own a bunch of stuff. Stephen A. Smith ain't giving up his spot. You said it the other day. Why would Malika Andrews give up? What you said, skirt steak every day or tomahawk steak for some hot dogs?
But I don't expect nobody to give their spot up. But your spot is going to be taken. That's what's going to happen if you don't do it right and you secure and take, like it's supposed to be done the right way. Guys like Stephen A., I'm going to say this, and I've always said this. Nobody's bringing nobody along. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with, you see AllBall TV, we show love to everybody. Everybody. I have a problem with anybody that's done something and perfected their craft for 30 plus years and they don't bring nobody under the wing.
I'm going to have to give Stephen A. his props.
Go ahead.
He brought the number one basketball YouTube guy on his channel. He knows it's all about sharing algorithm. It benefits him, yes.
When did he do that?
As soon as he got to YouTube.
How long has he been around?
Who?
Stephen A. Smith.
Come on now, forever.
All right then. What are you talking about?
Because, but again, why would I change my mold, my model, if it's working and we're all winning? Stephen A. Smith got the power to go, yo, I don't want Max Kellerman on my show because the show ain't dope like that. Right. That's his opinion. So he felt so wholeheartedly about it. Is it grimy in the way that he did it? Yes.
Super grimy.
Because he didn't talk to Max. Clearly, Max ain't messing with you. Clearly, right? So, but his opinion still stands. In terms of entertainment value, we know Stephen A. Smith is one of the most entertaining dudes on television, not just sports, right? And he went and he bet on himself and said, yo, get Max out of here, man. Like, it's either me or him. Like, this is not going to work. What does he do? Go to YouTube. What am I going to start doing? Look what he's doing now.
But look at
beefing with Dan Levitard.
But look at the lengths that they have to go to be entertaining. They're not entertaining on their own. It's looking like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Because people can look at me and go, we don't like. Nobody's
Right.
gonna like everything. I have no problem with that.
Right.
But as entertaining as Stephen A. Smith is and was, today is looking corny. I'm just being honest with you. It's looking scripted and it's looking fake. Everybody looks fake on TV now. It seems like everybody's just scrambling because once again, nobody's watching none of these networks.
I could say the same about Shannon Sharp, bro.
I disagree.
All that shit looked like it was all planned to have a black and mild and all that other stuff after a while.
I disagree. I disagree.
1,000%. I think they're all caricatures. I just think they're good at what they do. They're Muppets. All of them are a bunch of Muppets, but they're on TV, bro. Like I don't like what am I gonna complain about? Stephen A. Smith is making
Shannon Sharp stopped sports media since he left Skip.
okay. No,
That's
hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
whoa. See now we're being disingenuous. Shout out to All We Live Fleet. What up, Fleet? Now we're being disingenuous.
Go ahead.
It's off season. Stephen A. Smith is on vacation for a reason.
Okay.
Skip Bayless is on vacation. These
Okay.
guys took a Shannon Sharp is on vacation.
Okay, what's the coincidence? Everybody, what's the coincidence? Everybody taking vacation.
During when?
Yeah, when shit going down.
When it's NFL
Yeah.
season's done, basketball season's done.
Okay.
That's their primary source. Get out of here, old boy.
Okay.
So it ain't just Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp took a vacation time when he knew it was downtime.
Okay.
So they're gonna have a big comeback. All of them. This is what they're building up to, a prime time content creation.
And I guarantee you, trash.
Who?
When Skip come back, when Stephen A. come back, I guarantee you we could bet a Corona and two Patalitos.
Two Presidentes.
That shit gonna be trash. Watch. You know why? Because nobody is genuine no more. It's all about clickbait. It's not about it's just about clickbait, man. That's it. And
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I gotta say this. I think Skip Bayless is genuine.
Okay.
I think he's a genuine jerk, just like Malika Andrews, genuine jerk. They just don't like what we don't like what they say. But that I think he means all that
Man,
crazy.
I don't like what they say. I don't like how they look. I don't like
Everything
nothing about none
and then
of
the
them.
fact that you coming back on tomorrow, like, listen. So I think he is genuine. I think Shannon
Hold on.
Sharp and
Today is Friday, so Stephen A. shouldn't he have said something already?
is building up. No, he's saving it for his show and whatever time it's gonna post up.
No, but didn't he say Friday?
Yeah,
Oh, for his, whatever
for his
time.
show.
And what time does that come on?
I don't know.
Look at my face. I ain't looking forward to none of that shit. What
All
build
these
up?
shenanigans. Nah, yes you are.
No, I'm not. How?
Listen,
How?
because he's gonna clap back at Dan level.
I didn't YouTube it yet, and I've been on YouTube since 5 this morning.
Okay, you won't.
Yeah, no, all right, but I'm just saying.
But you know, once again, you stop watching First Take, and a bunch of people are. And you know what? Another name we forgot yesterday. Shout out to JJ Redick. JJ Redick is probably gonna have a way better sports media career than a basketball career. He already has damn near 1 million followers on YouTube.
He had a solid basketball career. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, but he was
Like,
never
like,
JJ Redick was never this relevant with basketball as he is today. Way more relevant today as breaking down the game.
He's one of the greatest Duke players to ever come out of Duke.
Okay,
You can't take that
okay.
lesson. I'm just saying.
So his Duke career, compare his Duke career to what's happening now with his sports media career.
All right, but it's too early. I'm just being honest. It's too early.
It might be. Fish
way
told us it
too
was
early.
too early for Shannon Sharp because he brought up O.J. Simpson and Ahmad Rashad. So
Right.
I'm just saying,
Right.
shout out to J.J. Redick. He's
big
one of
shout.
these. He might have. He's on his way to possibly. It looks like just like basketball players. We could tell if he
Yeah.
stays healthy, that's a Hall of Fame career. If J.J. Redick stays on this track, this is a possible Hall of Fame sports media career.
But I'm gonna tell you, what might hurt JJ Redick. And I like JJ on TV. It's gonna be hard for him to be himself. Listen, man, you can't say what he says all the time. Of course, on YouTube, you can do what you want. It's your platform. So that's why I think a lot of these guys, that's why I think these networks, they in the loop, they in the pickle, man. Because, you want to be able to get everything out of these guys. Pause. And it's like, if I can't be myself, like, look what they done did to my guy Jalen Rose, man.
What did they do to him?
And they turned him into I don't know what.
He
Fake-
turned himself into that, man.
Right, but what I'm saying is they have a part, they play a part in that. You ain't gonna make me apologize and then fire me. Now look, Will Smith remember in First Prince of Bel-Air where they got to toss you
Jazzy
out.
Jeff.
You got to toss me out. I done show. One of my favorite shows. Call me George Costanza. I'm showing up at work like I ain't get fired. Look, I done show. Look, live on air. Look, what we talk about today.
You know who he was playing though. George Costanza was.
Who?
Larry David.
Come on. Oh yeah. The writer. But look, one of my favorite shows, Seinfeld. Call me George Costanza. You make me apologize. You make me look crazy on TV, and then you fire me. I would have showed up
The next day.
Yep, like this.
But that's
sat right down.
But that's my problem. Skip Bayless seems genuine. Shannon Sharp, he's as much as he's a character and all that. He's a caricature. He still seems genuine because again, I wanted to revisit that topic. You said something about people don't sound passionate and all that.
They don't.
We can't. Shannon Sharp's passion is irrefutable because we've seen it on the field. And this guy being this intense, trying to be funny and trying to be a showman, he is that intense. And I feel the same way about Stephen A. Smith and these guys, bro. That is not easy coming in every day to do that every single day.
No. Let me get one thing straight. Their goatness and their legendariness, if that's a word, can never be taken away. To be able to talk in whole people for hours, sometimes days, you're a different animal.
Don't you think that's part of
whatever coffee y'all drinking?
Don't you think that's part of Stephen A.
Whatever
Smith's?
lines y'all skiing on? Listen, man. Big shout out to y'all, man. What coffee companies is that?
Don't you think that's a part of like having to talk all day long, bro? That's a job. You're gonna mess up. Imagine the camera being on you, right? But imagine the camera being on you 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up doing something maybe worse than Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
You might have to apologize. Again, that's a lot of bread we're talking about. So Jalen Rose, remember Jalen Rose, not for nothing. You ain't entertaining. So for them to tell you, you better go apologize.
But in the beginning, what made me a fan was he was honest and real. And that's what a lot of sports media is missing. They missing honesty. They missing genuine. They missing real. They take I listen. Get all the money you can get. Who turned down $200 million? We can all talk that mess all we want. So I'm not saying don't get your money, but these networks got to understand. You got to start having some substance. Like you can't just keep clickbaiting every day.
Yeah. People
getting smart every day. Listen, man, it's 2-year-old babies that can work an iPad better than me, and I'm 45.
Right.
So you can't fool nobody no more. We on our platform all day, every day. We on live with all our people, and everybody say the same thing. We all listen to each other.
1000%.
And I mean, me faithfully, no job. I'm getting 5 a.m. to watch SportsCenter.
Right.
With no job.
Right.
Alarm clock set.
Yeah.
Apple Jacks. Cut the top of your mouth. I don't even care.
Captain Crunch does that to me. Yeah.
SportsCenter till about 8-9 o'clock. Then I take my nap.
And it's the same show.
Come on, right? And I'm watching the repeats. So nobody's doing that no more. And to me, a big reason why is we see now. We smarter now, man. Like
hold on. Not for nothing. Shout out to Dan Patrick. He's about He's about to retire. He said he announced his retirement in 2027. Rich Eisen.
Yeah. Big shout out to
Stuart Scott. God bless the dead.
Man, yes. Go.
Countless others. Chris Berman.
Yes.
Well, listen, man. None of y'all do highlights like them.
Chris Berman. Listen, man.
Boom.
Listen. Go.
What?
Go. But this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. But that's what I'm saying. All these guys, all the personalities went off, and Dan Patrick has his own show. Rich Eisen has his own show. We needed them to do these 10-minute highlights. Like, that's gone now. You have C, D, Z list celebrities. No disrespect to none of you guys. But y'all ain't them. These guys are legendary, Mount Rushmore, highlight real mother lovers.
My man Chris Berman.
I love Chris Berman. And what's my man that used to play for the Broncos? The black dude used to sit next to him?
I forgot my man's name.
Wow.
I know. But you know what's crazy? No exaggeration. If Chris Berman wasn't commentating some of the football games, I'm not watching the game.
Well, not commentating. He did the highlights.
No, not commentating. But I'm saying when they put on the highlights and he's not doing the highlights, I turn. I cut it back on when the game come back on.
Tom Jackson.
Yes. My man, look. He got the piece on. Yeah, my man Tom Jackson.
Nah. No.
Hold on.
Not him. Not the black dude that was sitting next to Chris Berman. That's not him.
Oh, all right.
No.
Big shout out to him though.
Yeah. Okay.
He definitely got the Nino Brown piece. Definitely.
Wait. You ain't talking about Jim Brown that be on CBS with the crazy, what you call that shine joint that your man Carlos Boozer got?
Listen, man.
He looks crazy.
Listen, man. Carlos Boozer. GOAT. First person I seen with spray paint fade. That's crazy. How you got a
spray paint fade is nuts.
A spray paint ball head is crazy.
And then you go out to go play an NBA game for 2 hours. That's gonna drip through your fudging pores. I curse, damn him. I messed up.
His two sons, some of the best in the country, man. Big shout out him. But
right. Shout out to them. Hell
but
yeah.
But look at everything we're talking about is due to Shannon Sharpe. That's all I'm saying. This man, people gonna have to start respecting his legendary, whether you want to like it or not. A lot of these things happening, the effect it's having on ESPN and Fox Sports, guys getting fired, gotta clear out some cap space as if they're an NBA team, because we're gonna have to get this guy the bag. They just got, remember, my guy over there.
Where, ESPN?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, the GOAT.
Come on, man.
Pat McAfee
over there, they cleared some space for him.
Listen. I can't wait. If ESPN does this right, the potential.
Listen.
I'm trying to think of a show that I can remember. I told y'all before that when it was Dion, LaDainian Tomlinson, who was okay, Marshall Faulk sometimes, they were okay, but it was Dion and Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, some guys are just fit for TV.
Yo, Dion and Shannon Sharpe was must-see TV. They did not belong on an NFL network, did not know what they were doing.
Listen, them two, Michael Irvin.
Oh, my God.
Bruh, some guys, it's just must-see TV, man. Like it's not even close.
Like, you know what Jalen Rose reminds me of? Going on TV? Randy Moss. What a disappointment. I hate watching Randy Moss. No disrespect, Randy. You talk about ultra Hall of Fame
that's my
career,
guy.
And you go on TV and you sound like that?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm good, Randy. You don't make me watch football.
Yeah, Randy can get off TV.
Listen, man.
But I'm being honest.
Where's Chris Carter?
You know where. You keep it too real. Listen, you can't keep it that real and be on TV. Chris Carter need his own podcast on YouTube.
Listen,
I need to see and hear Chris Carter.
The way they shoveled him off the screen, like your man on a Apollo stage.
Listen, you want to hear a dynamic duo that will shut everybody down?
Who?
Chris Carter and Shannon Sharpe. Listen, two of the guys that was on the field that they game backed up what they said to you. Listen, man.
Let me tell you something. Chris Carter,
one of the greatest wide receivers, got some of the greatest hands in sports history.
Right now, sports, if we were at ESPN, we're giving you free advice.
Go get Chris Carter.
Bob Iger, holla at us, Bob. You want to sell some shares? Sell it to us.
Look, and let him loose. You got to let Chris Carter loose.
Listen, the best
Chris Carter family played with Michael Jordan when they was young.
Come on.
And he could play basketball. And he know the game. His brothers and them was in the league.
And speaking of skiing, he was skiing on the Eagles, too.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, he was skiing.
Yeah.
Wait, buddy.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
But the best possible sports media show I could think of for football, because ESPN is doing this.
Right.
You got Shannon Sharpe. You got Pat McAfee. That's insane already.
And you bring in Chris Carter?
Chris Carter. Now, they need a guy in the middle. Who would you bring in to be like the...
I'm going to be honest. Michael Irvin.
Nah. You could bring Mike on, but I'm talking about the person with like Ernie Johnson.
We need
an Ernie Johnson up there.
You need an Ernie?
And I don't know. See, we don't talk about that enough. You guys keep pointing to like all the form of players.
Ernie, GOAT.
Ernie Johnson's a GOAT.
GOAT.
The guy, Mike, what's his name? Mike Breen? Or Mike, not Mike Breen, from that used to be on Mike and Mike show. He's okay.
But Ernie Johnson, GOAT.
Ernie Johnson would be
GOAT. No, but they already got their crew. But I understand what you're saying. They
need that guy.
That's something that we can talk about another day or later. But they definitely need a mediator.
But you need a
respectful. Like, I'm being honest. You need somebody that they respect. Like Shaq, Charles, Jet. They respect Ernie.
Yeah.
That's their guy.
Yeah.
So you can't get nobody around these guys. Remember, these is Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Remember, Ernie is around some of the greatest ball players that ever played.
Right.
Charles Barkley, arguably one of the greatest power forwards ever.
Right.
Shaq, one of the greatest centers ever.
Right.
Kenny Smith, one of the greatest point guards to come out of New York City, back-to-back champion.
Yeah.
So just imagine guys like that respecting you.
Yeah.
So you being on a podium with a Jackson, a Shannon Sharp, a Pat McAfee, bro, you got to be a bad man. So
these are media. So the ESPN got the core with you. I mean, Stephen A. It will be dope if Stephen A. Smith is up there too, right? But it'll be Pat McAfee and Shannon Sharp and these dudes, Michael Irvin and them, just teeing off on them. Like, bro, are you serious? Have you even played football?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You got
like, they'll make if they make him a punching bag, because that's what I want to see. Like, yo, Stephen A. talk a lot of mess.
That's why they better be careful with trying to pair up Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp.
Right.
You better be careful because you listen.
Talk about
what
it.
Jalen Rose did to Skip before.
Right.
Watered down Pistol Pete.
Right.
Shannon Sharp would do that to everybody.
Shannon Sharp needs to do that.
You understand what I'm saying?
He needs to remember that. I keep talking about that highlight. Pick up that red phone. Y'all need to call the National Guard because we are killing them out here.
Listen,
Shannon Sharp is dead funny.
One of the greatest shit talkers of all time.
Listen,
Come on,
man. Like, subscribe, comment.
Share.
Are we crazy?
AllBall TV.
Are we bugging? Favorite perspective. AllBall TV.
Yes.
AllBall reaction.
Are we putting too much sauce on Shannon Sharp? Are we putting them too much up there? My opinion, I don't think so. Look at the domino effect. It's no coincidence. The world is waiting to see what Shannon Sharp is going to do. Numerous former players, current players come out. They don't like Skip. Ain't nobody thinking about Skip. Us, we may be thinking about like seeing who's going to be the host, what is going to happen. But everybody waiting to see what Shannon Sharp going to do.
We waiting on Skip too.
You are, not me. I ain't waiting on Skip. I told you, I'm going to find my clip. What I said. Let it burn to the ground. Big shout out Kim and Mace. It is what it is. I like what Mace said. I don't want nobody to help him.
In the culture.
Yeah. Hold your own.
Yeah.
Hold your own.
Yeah.
Hold your own. If you one of the GOATs, hold your own and just ride out in the sunset and talk about LeBron until you retire.
I think he's going to switch everything up. I think someone competitive like that, you put more odds against him, I think it's fuel to the fire.
Listen, when you've been like that for basically your whole life, all he's going to do is do the same show but try to trick us like it's reinvented. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same way.
You've been doubting Skip all summer. Skip told you August 28th is doomsday. Yo, Skip.
All right.
I believe in you.
Yeah, doomsday.
I believe in you, Skip.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, doomsday. Your day is doomed. Listen, man. AllBall TV. AllBall, we back in the building. Share, subscribe, like, comment. We got another great topic. Draymond Green.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you got to love it. The junkyard dog. Yeah, I said it. Listen, man. When you start beefing with people, pops, yeah. Come on, man. When does it end? And let me say this. I'm going to say it. All the cameras. I'm saying it. I respect Draymond Green. Listen, man, 4 rings, Golden State, they need you over there. Yeah, I respect all that. But are you ruining their chances of maybe having 6, 7 rings? You kick LeBron in the nuts. Y'all lost that one. Even though y'all had Game 7 at home and he played great. But everybody knows you don't get suspended or kicked out that game or whatever. Y'all beat them in 5. That's 1 ring. You ran Kevin Durant out of town. They could keep on with that. That wasn't the reason. But as you notice, a lot of people was coming out now with their opinions, which I've been saying.
What's your man? He got slapped. The Draymond slapped him on a practice session. Nick Young.
Right, Nick Young.
A lot of guys they talking to him, kicking the man while he's down too. By the way, but
yes. Big shout out. Listen, Gilbert Arenas for Sean McCants.
What they said.
What's my man? Brandon Jennings. Listen. Draymond Green is over there beating people up, man. Your leader is beating people up and running them out of town. Are you kidding me? You ran arguably the greatest small forward, second to LeBron of all time, and you just beat up the third best player on your team and ran him out of town.
Fourth, Andrew Wiggins was the third best player. And the second best player actually was Andrew Wiggins.
I disagree.
Go ahead.
If you asking me who's the 5 best players on Golden State, to me, before Poole got traded, is Curry, Clay, Poole, Wiggins, Draymond.
Well, we know you love Clay, so that's you mad biased.
Once again, light-skinned president, always showing love to my brothers. But Draymond Green, you beating people up, you cursing people out. I think Draymond ruined the chance of Golden State being the greatest team to ever exist. I really do. They should have, what they got, 4? They should have 6 rings. Going on 7. I'm sorry. You cannot call the best player on your team what you did, what you called them. You cannot beat up your young rising superstar. And then now you're beefing with his father. What you expect his father to say or do? That's what fathers do. You know what you do as a leader? Ignore him. Why? Respond. And you know what's sad? Ain't nobody coming out going, yo, Draymond, you wrong. I haven't heard one person say that. Y'all don't have to respect my opinion, none of that. It is what it is. But come on, man. Come on. I think Draymond right now, Golden State, they not winning no more, man. They made it clear they care about nobody but Draymond. I wonder if Steph and Clay is okay with this. I would love to be a fly on the wall when they at home with their wives or with their best friends, and what they really saying. Nah, we love Draymond, but god damn, man. It's no way in the world you could be okay with that. Faye, before you go, it's nowhere in the world the organization, the coach, the players can be okay with your leader beating people up and cursing out their best players. And you know what's sad? Everybody's saying the same thing. That happens in the locker room back in the day. Come on, man. Now you going back and forth with somebody pops.
That didn't happen.
Golden State. Let me find out Draymond ran Bob Myers out too. He snuffed him?
Yo, they scared to death of that guy, bro.
Hold on before I let you go. Hey, Draymond, you snuffed Bob Myers and told him he got to get out of there? I'm just wondering, man. Go ahead, Faye. I'm sorry, man.
They scared to death of Draymond. They scared to death of him. That's the most valued franchise in the NBA right now. And Draymond, yes, he did help him get to that point. He's crazy. I think Bob Myers and these guys they scared to death of him, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
The enforcer on the team supposed to beat up the opponent team, right? not his players. Am I bugging?
Yo, this is the guy. Remember, Oakley was slapping dudes up too. He slapped Pippen on camera.
Yeah, that was crazy. But he ain't slapped Michael Jordan.
He ain't gonna slap no Michael Jordan. You
Green
never heard Draymond talk about Steph ever.
Draymond Green cursed out the Michael Jordan on 18. What are we talking about?
Who you talking about?
Yeah.
They do not believe Kevin Durant is Steph Curry. What? They do not believe Steph Curry is their god.
Bro, listen what I'm saying. You cursed out a guy and ran a guy out of town that possibly could have got y'all 2 to 3 more rings.
Yo, hold on a second.
What are we talking about?
Hold on a second. Because I do agree with you. Draymond Green is out of control and has always been out of control. Out of control. What are we talking about? Yo, though, he was kicking people in the nuts on a game-to-game basis. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. He did it in the finals. He's been out of control. There's no defending him. There's been no defending him. But the Warriors have.
Yeah.
The NBA has. They all have because they know he's must-see TV. Bottom line, and it has nothing to do with quality.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's must see TV?
Draymond, whatever his middle name is, Green.
Listen, we always disagree. That's what make us great. I respectfully disagree. Draymond Green is not must see TV. I'm sorry.
We talking about him now, ain't we?
Yeah, because he beefing with somebody's father.
He is a boy.
But on the court, he's not must see TV.
Draymond Green
at all.
Draymond Green is the ultimate chismoso. He starts all type of trouble. Always. He's always in some ish.
That's the junkyard dog.
That's
I'm telling you.
And the NBA knows it. They benefit off of Rodman. They benefit off this negative portrayal. The same way I feel about with John Morant. And by the way, there is one man that nobody and everybody forgets called out Draymond Green.
Who?
Our guy. Dylan the Villain Brooks.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
He came out and said, I don't like that guy.
Hey, hold on. The GOAT, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, he get 2 salutes. Comeback of the century. They said he was out the league going to play in China. He got 80.
How many of you said he couldn't play in the NBA?
And you heard what J.J. Redick said about him, right?
What?
I would love him on my team. He can play basketball. He played defense. He can knock down a 3. He just had a bad year and a bad season.
I'm not going to lie.
He can play basketball.
J.J. Redick, I just bigged you up in another segment.
You love J.J. Redick.
I love J.J. Redick, right?
Yeah, told
Dylan
you.
Brooks is kind of borderline trash, just like Draymond. But what he does and nobody gives him credit for is the same thing Draymond does. Yo, how you get on Steph Curry and Klay Thompson's nerves like that? Where Klay Thompson on the other bench is looking at you talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, counting his chips. Dog, once again, like you said, why are you talking to him?
Let me ask you a question. All jokes aside, do you think Steph and Klay is okay with what Drake? With
I think they're a bunch of chumps. I think Steph Curry is a chump. I think he knows. Remember, Steph Curry ain't got no bit of confrontation in him.
Wow.
Again, that's why Dylan Brooks shakes you up
What
like
are you talking
that.
about? I seen them throw the mouthpiece and all that and go crazy on the ref. What are you talking about?
That's why they make fun of the light skins like that.
Yo, bruh.
That's not nice. Steph, you gotta punch somebody in the face just to represent for us.
Are you
man.
borderline light skin?
I don't know what I am. You guys,
You definitely ain't one of us, man. Talking like that.
I'm very aggressive.
Man, listen.
I wouldn't just throw my mouthpiece. If I was Steph Curry, I would have been hit somebody. He's soft. That's the reason why he needs Draymond around.
So if you was Steve Kerr, if you was any of the star players on that team,
Right.
would you be okay with Draymond Green
There's
with his
no
antics?
way. Nah, there's no way you're okay with all that. But
And like I know we playing and we joking, but in all seriousness, I don't understand how he can he always has an excuse for what he does too.
and remember, like you said, Bob Myers ain't there no more.
Right.
So what? Like I was trying to figure out and it got to be Steph. I've never heard. Remember when Jordan? There's some video with Jordan Poole. Oh my God, there's 2 videos I want to talk about. There's a video of Jordan Poole coming to the bench and he didn't want to give no pound to Draymond.
Yeah, I see that. And then Steph tried to talk to him and all that. Yeah.
And he gives a pound to Draymond.
Who?
Steph.
Right.
Right after that.
Right.
The other clip. You see when Jonathan Kuminga was going back to the bench, he had his head down, and then Draymond pops back up, and like Kuminga gets scared of him. Like, what the?
Now hold on, big shout out, beloved. He DM'd me early because he feel the same way how I feel about Draymond, and now they have reports out there saying that Kuminga don't get along with Draymond.
Right.
You understand what I'm? Listen.
There's no relationship between Kuminga and Draymond. What they're reporting.
So now my thing is, are you stunting players' growth? Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
That's the other thing.
What are you doing over there, man? Like, what are you doing over there? You running guys out of town.
He gotta have something like he doing some mob-ish, bro. You got some pictures of somebody naked or something, bro. How are you in the NBA?
Yo, he running his players out of town.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You just seen the clip of Kuminga boxing, right? A little too late for that.
Jordan Poole.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Jordan Poole. Yeah, he in the gym now. I mean,
that's more light skin behavior.
Listen.
Why are you doing that? They're representing us.
Jordan Poole, when you get a chance, I gotta have a talk with you, man. We gotta have a meeting, man.
Stop posting. Stop doing this for the gram. Stop making faces.
The light-skinned president needs to talk to you, bro. Cut the lamb chops. We do not do that. Get back in your bag, man. Let's get back to the ladies on the sideline.
Dropping 40 a game.
Yeah, my dude. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. So, but like I said, I just wanted to speak about this Draymond situation because a lot of people, they not looking at it how AllBall TV is looking at it. we look at things, man, on a serious note. He's messing up a dynasty.
I agree with that. No. I disagree with the fact that he messed up. They're a dynasty to me. In the last 10,
I disagree.
In the last 10 years, there is no other prominent team in the NBA. The last 15 years, aside from the Spurs and the Heat, there is no other prominent team. They're in this conversation. They've played so many other opponents in the finals.
All right, but let me ask you a question. With Golden State, give me your top 5 greatest teams of all time. Just off the top of your head, pause. It ain't got to be in no order.
Golden State is up there. The 2016 team with Durant, 96 Bulls, 86 Celtics. The Pistons ain't talked about that 88 Pistons, the first championship.
Go ahead.
That's 3 or 4 right there, right?
That's 4. Golden State is not there.
I got Golden State up there.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm just saying. Give me your top 5 teams. It don't have to be a specific year, but meaning like the run that they had. To me, I'm going San Antonio. I'm going Chicago. I'm going to Lakers. Both Lakers. With Shaq and Kobe, and then with Magic in them. And then we go in Boston with Bird in them. And then I'm throwing in the 6. I'm throwing in Detroit Pistons because of what they had to go up against. And they went back to back.
The Pistons ain't talked about enough because shout out to Beloved again. He does, like, they don't have enough like all-stars like that. And
But I'm saying now if Golden State gets 5, 6 championships, maybe 7, it's not even close.
Right, but it's still 4 chips. Now, bro, they're one of the best teams ever. Because
I disagree.
Because you can't get better than that in this era.
All right, well, I give you all right.
You can't be. There's no guarantee that you're those 80s Celtics. You come in with these rules, you can't touch nobody, and you could win. You could win like this. They dominated. 73 wins. They're a dynasty. Now, to your point.
All right, but now my point is, are they top 5 dynasty? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but they're in the conversation. It's an argument.
Like where we put LeBron and Miami in they dynasty, they situation. Okay.
They're not up there.
Okay.
And
because they only got 2.
They got 2, but they went to 4. I always count. They went to 4. It's the way you lose. Right? LeBron the way he went down against Dallas is horrible.
San Antonio got 5. Lakers, Boston, we already know how many they got. Detroit got a back-to-back, which they shouldn't have got. That's how good they was. That's why, to me, they deserve to be in there. They didn't do no cheat codes. And then you have the Lakers. Like I said, whether it's Magic and Kareem or whether it's Shaq and Kobe. I'm being honest. With Draymond doing what he's doing, that held them back from being 6, 7 championships with the Warriors. If Kevin Durant stays there another 2 years, they get 2 more rings without question.
Yeah. Especially the way he was playing on Brooklyn. Now to your point.
See how he was playing in Golden State? That shit was ridiculous.
No, I remember he got injured. He had to come back.
No, right. But
who came back from injury and looked like that?
Come on, man.
Nobody has.
Come on.
So to your point, who messed up as many championships for their team in any sport?
Great point.
Combine them. Combine them. LeBron, you could point to for not showing up against Dallas. Shaq was always like, Kobe hated the fact he didn't show up. Working out and everything like that. All right, cool. But you won 3,
right.
And you guys were beefing or whatever it was. So there's something there.
Right.
But that wasn't going on for a 10-year stretch. They had no more chances because Shaq left. They traded him.
Right.
Draymond. He messed up the most finals in sports history.
Listen, man. Draymond Green, I hope you did not beat up Ball Myers. I hope you ain't beating up Kuminga. And leave Jordan Poole's father alone.
Yeah, man.
Get back to being the leader of the Golden State Warriors. Let's see if y'all can get a chip before it's all said and done.
And I stand on it. He's enough. And I stand on it. I hate this whole new. Listen, man. If you standing on that, man, he's lucky he ain't get cracked. Like, yo, bro, if there was real dudes on that court, that's why this era is different. If this was back in the day, you ain't doing that to Zach Randolph. I don't care what you saying. We know what it's. And I hate doing that.
We know who you ain't doing that to. Next topic. We know who you ain't doing that to.
Yo, like, comment, subscribe.
Share.
Or we'll get Draymond on you.
AllBall TV.
Favorite perspective.
And tell him I said it. Yeah, I'm swinging back. I'm going to take the L. I'm swinging back, though. I'm telling you right now. President of light skin situations. Jordan Poole. Let's get it together, man.
You're like a foot taller than us, bro.
Who cares? It's not the... What's that saying? It's not the dog in the fight. It's the fight in the dog.
Draymond Green will whoop our ass.
Without question.
I'm popping him through. Yo, Draymond, do not run up on me, dog. Your career is over. Ever in your life think you could do that shit.
Nigga, do you like Leonard Washington? Big shout out Dave Chappelle. Nigga said, yo, he said, you want this knot? Nigga, you got to take this. Bow! You want right in the thigh, nigga. Slow down. Hey, man.
Draymond.
But it's all fun and games. It's all jokes. We do not condone no violence.
Ever.
Draymond Green. Stop going at that man, father, man. AllBall TV, baby. Listen, man. Share, subscribe, like, comment.
You already know.
Let me ask you a question. They just now, rest in peace, Tupac, one of the greats. They said they ran up in somebody's house and found some new evidence. Is that what's going on with that?
And Keefe D's crib. Keefe D is.
Ho. They ran up in Keefe D crib?
Yeah.
The nigga that just been basically telling.
Yes. The one who told against the Fed they had a proffer agreement initially.
Ho. Because I'm not being funny. I did not know this. Keefe D, the one who was part of everything, they ran up in his house.
Yes.
For what?
I'll look it up just in case.
Why they got to run his house? He been telling everything on YouTube.
That's part of the reason why. I'm thinking.
So what's more evidence?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Wow.
All right. So just to make sure everyone's caught up, Keefe D was in the car. He confirms
that was his nephew. That he says that was his nephew.
He was
in Orlando Anderson. Remember, this is all public, so we
right. He's in the car when Pac gets shot. When Tupac gets shot,
but he tells a story.
in the car.
No, but Keefe D tells the story that the nephew did the shooting.
Right. That's on tape that he's talked to the cops about. Like they have it played out.
Right.
Vlad TV. It's all been everywhere. They played it on YouTube. It's been on the internet for like 10 years already.
Right.
Now, what got worse to me, in my opinion, is that he's on YouTube all day long now.
I don't even click on like his on the videos no more. Cause it's like, yo, I like when I read the title, it's like, what? He said this 6 years ago.
Right.
Like, how was he even still talking about that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know they really ran up in his crib.
Yeah. So to get some sort of evidence or whatever
and did they arrest him though?
Nah, nobody's been arrested, I don't think. So Tupac Shakur.
So hold on. Can you run up in somebody's crib and don't nobody get arrested?
Look, Tupac Shakur warrant was for house of gang member who says he witnessed the murder. Dwayne Keith Davis, 60, also known as Keefe D or Keefe D, was the target of the warrant served in Henderson, Nevada, the warrant said. Nevada police executed a search warrant Monday in the investigation of the murder of Tupac Shakur, looking for laptops, other electronic devices at the home of a gang member who said he was in the car when the superstar rapper was fatally shot in Las Vegas in 1996, according to the warrant, exclusively obtained by NBC.
Big shout out. I watch him sometimes. Choke no joke. He from the Bronx. I think he used to be down with Dame Dash Rockefeller. Yeah. He was like the cameraman and all that. I don't know none of these guys personally, but big shout out to him. I seen something with him where he been telling everybody, stop going up there. He said the raw video goes to the feds. So when you do a interview with Vlad, when he chop it up and edit it, but the raw footage goes to the feds.
Listen.
Stop going up there.
Listen. I'm sorry. I don't like hearing that. Listen.
Shit is crazy.
If you do anything in life where it is documented, I don't care what it is, for all you got, anyone who's cheating on their spouse, cheating on your significant other, if you document it, what do you think the chances are is you might get caught? But you just increased it.
Let me ask you a question.
So hold on, I don't care what you do.
Right.
So to think about, the feds are gonna watch me. Yeah, you're on camera with a microphone on. Duh.
Yo,
hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
The tech companies, Mark Zuckerberg. These guys are being extorted by the government. Extorted. You have way too much power on your hands. Yo, Vlad, check this out. Remember when they said Ja Rule went to jail and
Plaxico Burress about him. Go ahead.
Plaxico Burress had just came home.
Right.
So it felt like, and even Remy Martin said this, it felt like, I'm in the courtroom and I see like Ja Rule walking out or whatever celebrity. It feels like, y'all just taking turns like a carousel or a revolving door of celebrities getting locked up, using that for entertainment.
Yeah.
So going back to Vlad TV, you don't think they're gonna do that? You honor Vlad that much? You think he won't give it up? I don't care how I'm a Russian. What are you talking about, Vlad? If the feds knock on your door, I want that. What you gonna say?
Now listen, let me tell you, conspiracy theory. I think all this is being funded by the feds. How about that?
I don't think so.
Listen,
I totally disagree.
This is what I think. I could be wrong. The feds is coming to a lot of these platforms. Remember, they got a lot of seized drug money. Here go this $10 million. This is for you to pay all these guys to come on these platforms and get all the information you can get. Listen, man, this shit is out. I don't trust nothing. That's why for me, AllBall. Y'all see it. Listen, man.
But it's all out there. And my thing with this is Puff. Listen, Puff got to be the most nervous out of anybody right now.
Yeah. And I just seen him call Meek Mill daddy. Yeah.
Well, then he'll be loving where he's about to go next.
You call me daddy, we scrapping.
I've always thought that was a little crazy. That was a thing before back in the day.
Meek Mill is in the pool, no shirt on, and you call him daddy, and Meek Mill go, "I love you too, bro." What? Listen, man, I'm listen.
Puff is getting closer and closer to where he in heaven apparently, because he can say there's a bunch of dudes he can say daddy to.
It's a wicked world, man, wicked. But yeah, man, the Keefy D thing, that's crazy, man. Now, like I said, is there going to be new evidence? What does he have in laptops? Let's say he may have some things in his phone. He may have conversations, text messages, voice notes.
But they don't. I think they're gonna like. There's no way you kept if it went down like that. You didn't keep the joint on you, the burn on you. That didn't happen.
I disagree. Some of us is that stupid, bro.
Or that crazy, maybe.
Come on, man. Some of us
That's
is like
true.
some people. Listen, man. Sometimes you may hold some things, thinking you have it, just in case you gotta blackmail somebody.
Yeah.
You ain't thinking about the police getting it.
Yeah.
You thinking about, damn, I'm in a jam right now. I need some money. Yo, my dude, you know what I got. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're not even, and then remember, like I said, from a lot of the videos I seen with him, he just talks so freely because I guess the young man that did it got killed. God rest his soul. He dead. So it's almost like it's a free for all to talk about it.
And I think the issue with that is if you sat down with a proffer agreement is apparently if you get locked up, the proffer agreement is you talk to the feds or the cops, put something on the record with them, but they can't use it against you. So
right.
he said, yo, yeah, we killed Pac. My nephew did it, but whatever. I guess his other mans was still alive. That was part of the problem back then. But at this point, nobody's alive but him that was in that car.
Wow.
Right? So now the feds come after you like, bro, we told you were good with that agreement, but you don't let the cat out the bag to the rest of the world. Like you're on like that tape, whoever leaked that tape that you were talking to us, all right, that's one thing.
Right,
but now
right.
you're on Vlad and these guys saying like, yo, man, I'm stick to the street code. Just making it obvious what it is. It wasn't my nephew, but you know.
Just a big mess, man.
It's just sad because.
Big mess, man.
And
the domino effect this thing can have, it's going to affect so many families, so many people. And it's just, yo, man, it's just senseless. It's senseless.
For me, what was even more senseless, to be honest, I'm seeing all this on CNN. Like, to see Tupac on CNN, Tupac's brother, Mo Primo, no disrespect to him, comes out of nowhere. Like we talk about sports all the time. Like, certain things are redundant, and they make us dumber. Yeah. Why are we still talk? We know what happened. I don't need to know anything right now.
But once again, what we talked about earlier, listen, man, everything today is just is clickbait, man.
Yes.
It's just to get views. It's just to make money. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about whoever's living that's related to Tupac or even the young man they don't care how they feel.
No.
Remember, by any means necessary, they're going to do what they got to do.
Right.
And to me, that's what makes the world today bad. It's no morals. It's no respect for nothing. If a person will respect themselves, what makes you think they're going to respect you? That's what goes on today.
Yeah.
So you have all these people with platforms, whether it's social media, whether it's on TV, networks. Listen, man, they don't care about them. They don't respect themselves because look at the things they say. So what makes you think? So it's bad, man. But
it is showing me like for CNN to make this such a right. Okay, it shows me. Oh, you guys are really on YouTube also. again, big bank.
Social media, man.
CNN is now, they're no longer AT&T. AT&T bought them from Time Warner. They're
Right.
now Discovery Plus. They went on their own merger.
Right.
So now you gotta act like YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and this is why I don't think anybody's a bigger Pac. I know like too much stuff about Tupac, right?
That's my dude.
So
That's
now,
my
look
dude.
how you feel about him. I don't think there's a more interesting celebrity in my lifetime. And this is the proof of
There's
it.
nothing that's relatable. Listen, man, he's the most, to me,
Yeah,
he's the most relatable public figure,
Yeah.
I think, in the world.
yeah,
In the world.
yeah,
It's not even close.
yeah.
Yo, it's not even close. Like the way he related to people is ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's why till this day, come on, man, he's in my top 5.
yeah,
And it's lyrically he was great. But of course, I'm not gonna say he's as good as maybe Jay-Z or Rakim or Nas lyrically, but his impact and what he meant to our people, nah, bruh, different. That shit hit different with him. So of course these networks remember that name is still a household name.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna use that to their advantage. That's the sad part. It helps nobody but the network. However the business work with views or streams and how it generates money, y'all not giving none of that money to the family. Think about that. If a topic of Tupac generates you $10,000, are you sending half of that to whoever's his loved one that's still out here? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but listen, man, that's crazy news. I heard about it, but I didn't look too deep in it. Pause, because like I said, I'm tired of seeing the same dudes
Right.
just being recycled on these platforms. There's a lot of other interesting things I see on YouTube now. So it's like when I see Keefe D, no disrespect to him, I heard the story 30 times already.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fake. Like, yo, new
Yeah.
evidence.
Exactly.
And then that's why I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm thinking they read it but somebody else's crib, but now you saying his crib. I'm saying in my mind, like, what?
That's
This
crazy.
man been on social media for like 7 years,
Yeah.
just going crazy.
Exactly.
But look, the power of the dollar,
Exactly.
man. And then the people that run these platforms, they know who's struggling.
You know what show I'm watching right now?
Yeah,
Binge watching? Billions.
I never watched it.
It kind of insults my intelligence a little bit, but it shows you, like, we believe in the Illuminati and all that. It's not just about the Illuminati. It's the fact that what we talk about.
I stay away from that type of stuff.
But it's not showing you the Illuminati. It's just showing you how if you become this guy that powerful, what happens? Yo, I gotta say so. If I invest in this, hold on, I'm gonna take all my money out of this.
Yeah.
You can see how, especially in this day and age, how things were controlled. So imagine 100 years ago, it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Information is way more transferable now. Look how you can send money over to somebody.
Yeah. Crazy.
Remember imagine if somebody, remember I'm Dominican.
They get that shit in 3 seconds.
Come on now. If I want to send somebody money in DR, it's happening in no time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was a trip to the Western Union.
Oh, it was terrible.
So
you gotta
now,
fill out the paper. It was terrible.
and that's money. We ain't talking about, imagine gossip. Imagine everything, any sort of information. So Billions is a peek into all of that, like the powerful figures and how they really move, and it's amazing. But it goes to show you how it ain't just YouTube. I mean, it ain't just ESPN. It's CNN. It's all these guys.
You know what's
copying
crazy?
on YouTube.
For before we finish this topic, just imagine if he go to jail and go down for that murder, all because
He opened his mouth.
you got a couple dollars. And let me just say this:
Right.
it's not worth it. None of these interviews is worth the information y'all giving, and let me explain why. It's not life-changing money. Nobody's getting $1 million for an interview. So God forbid if something go wrong, okay, the house is paid for, the car paid for. Now the rest of the money, my kids will be okay. It's not worth it. I don't know what y'all getting. It's none of my business. But there ain't nobody getting no 50, 100,000 for no damn interview. Stop it, man. Stop it. That's all I'm saying.
It's not everything you said is correct, bro.
10, 15,000 is not worth me incriminating myself. That ain't even enough for a lawyer.
Ain't nothing worth incriminating yourself.
No. Hear what I'm saying though. But I'm saying that's not even enough for the lawyer.
Right.
Especially with these guys that got like real records.
And again, that's why I'm liking that you're saying this in real time. Why? Because shout out to Rod. Rod, he made this the greatest point ever. Y'all talking all this ish like you didn't have a Polaroid camera taking pictures with jewelry and your cars back in the day. We see it all on the internet now.
Yeah.
Right?
Been
So
happening.
I'm not saying that we were from a certain time and you had this integrity.
Yeah,
We were just
nah,
born.
nah.
No. It's just that, it has infected us. We are way too wild about nothing. You're so crazy about talking to people with a camera and a microphone that you're willing to go back to jail or go to jail. When that was the whole thing you had to avoid in the first place and get out.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I hope y'all do better. Never was it cool to talk in general. But with the mic on and the camera on, what the hell is your excuse?
But that's why, before we finish, that's why we a platform where what we do, if you attempt to talk like that, we shut it down.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to hear that.
Nah, we ain't listen. We ain't with none of that.
Ain't
No,
none of my business and nobody's business.
No. So yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All ball, man. All ball TV. Share, subscribe, comment, like. Fabian.
Perspective.
Yes. Listen, man. Somebody done gave Ja Rule back a microphone. Ay. Big shout out Math Hoffa, man. One of the dope platforms out there, man. I like the guys he bring on there. But I'm gonna say this.
He stays uptown too when he does that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I heard he be in Harlem shooting that, man. Harlem love, man. Appreciate that. A Brooklyn guy. Let me say this to Ja Rule real quick. I don't know him, never met him. Have no ill will towards him. But 50 Cent is better at you at everything. I'm sorry. I know y'all got beef. And I'm not saying this because I'm a 50 Cent fan. I never met him, so I have no dog in this fight. But he's literally better than you at music, at acting, at writing,
trolling,
and being tough. I mean, these are the things people don't want to say, but I'm going to say it. He has footage. He has what is it when somebody don't believe in you actually have
proof?
He has proof.
Evidence.
He has evidence. He has pictures of him 13, 14 on the block. I've seen pictures of him in clubs with known gangsters. 15, 16 years old. We've heard people say what he's done. I never heard that about Ja Rule. No. So I'm saying that to say I'm tired of the narrative.
Yeah, that Josh trying to paint like you were anywhere near this guy like 50 before a rap career.
Listen, y'all tried to blackball him for a reason, cause y'all know he was talented, and y'all know once he got in the game, it was going to be a problem.
Right.
Cause if he wasn't talented, you wouldn't have tried to blackball him.
1000%.
And big shout out Guru. I think that's Jay-Z's engineer.
Right.
He even said it. He said, "Yo, man, 50 Cent is one of the greatest hook writers he've ever heard."
I've always said that.
And what Jay-Z said, big shout out to Hov. What did Jay-Z say? Remember that big meeting that, I think the guy Guru told that story on Math Hoffa, when he was like, "Yo, Jay came in the office and told everybody 50 Cent is coming."
Pause. But he said that on Jay-Z actually says it on the Breakfast Club.
Right. Yeah, Jay-Z says it, but Guru also says it on Math Hoffa. So I'm only saying because now Ja Rule got the interview on Math Hoffa.
That Guru interview is dope, by the way. It's like 5 hours.
Dope. Yeah, super
Guru
dope.
is ill.
Super dope. But Ja Rule, I'm being honest, bro. You gotta let it go. He beat you. I'm sorry. Y'all all rich. So I'm not. It has nothing to do with money. I don't know what nobody has. 50 Cent beat you in every which way you could beat a person.
Right.
This is what I don't understand, though, before I let you go. And I've thought about this for over 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, for a while.
Okay.
Why not do a boxing match? A real boxing match? Because y'all never going to be able to hurt each other or touch each other. Let's be realistic. Not today. When I say real, train for 90 days and have a real boxing match. Like how Floyd and Logan Paul and them do. Get it off your chest. I'm trying to figure out, how does that not happen? I can get paid to fight the man that I literally hate. That's what I don't understand.
I think that's the best solution ever.
I've thought about that for over 10 years. But before I let you go, I'm being honest, Ja Rule. 50 Cent is better than you, bro. And I'm going to say this, and people may disagree. Yes, Ja Rule had big records, big songs. But None of your albums is better than his. None of your songs is better than his. None of your movies is better than his. And I'm pretty sure y'all watching Power and all that. Yo, man, take the L, bro.
Yeah.
Take the L.
Fade me perspective on this.
And you're a Queens guy. Please, I want to hear you.
Listen.
Please.
You already know what it is. It's 2-3 degrees of separation with 50. We from Queens. Like, we knew when 50 first popped off and I heard How to Rob.
Right.
It was cool, but I thought it was like a stick. I didn't like it.
Right.
Right? So I'm just like, whatever. He's okay. Then I saw you beef with everybody. Okay. I didn't like it. Now, when I heard Be a Gentleman and he did Jay-Z that way, I said, oh, no. He got it. I'm sick enough to twist your lines and send it back at you. Nah. Okay. He could spit. Now, because I was never.
And that's the thing people keep forgetting.
He was nice.
He's my number 5. I guarantee you 50 Cent is in nobody's top 5. He's in my number 5. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
He might be in my top 10.
All right.
His impact, his wave, everything. And if we're being real, it was.
And he wrote a lot of songs for people. But go ahead.
He wrote for Puff. He wrote for LL. If we're being real, the Tupac wave, like DMX wasn't trying to be Pac, but you could see the corporations, they needed another Tupac.
Right.
Then you got 50 Cent. 50 Cent beef with the same dudes that was beefing with Tupac. That was the crazy part. That was like, yo, for real? Like God is playing games right now, right? So then when the Ja Rule beef starts, it was like you beefing with him, and all he's doing is like clearly on a marketing ploy. What Jay-Z do? I'm about $1. It's 50 Cent. Big pun threw a shot at him. That's all you got to do. Yo, you rapping. At the end of the day, we know what's what. When we heard Ja Rule, it was like, yo, Ja, we don't know you for that. But no disrespect. Right. I'm not known for none of that.
And they claim they got real beef, and I'm just saying, as a person from
that is
the outside,
real beef,
right? But I'm saying from the person on the outside looking in, Ja Rule, you never had a chance.
Now, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Even when it was, this is my thing with Ja Rule, is the problem is Irv Gotti. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you are, any lame can make money. Even a real dude. Anyone who lacks self-awareness, you're gonna drown. Irv Gotti never listened to his brother enough. We're keeping it 1,000. His brother seems like he's a little more street savvy. Because for you to go and beef with 50 like that doesn't make sense to me. You wanted to be Suge, dog. Listen, let's keep it 1,000.
But listen, did you see when Irv Gotti and Ja Rule had the altercation at Club SOBs?
Yes. They look. He's 50 years. Come on, man.
No, forget the age. How silly did they look?
Right?
Hold on.
Okay.
Now you go instance with 50. I'm not going to incriminate him, but we hear the rumblings and the allegations. Things get done. Niggas getting whooped out in front of everybody. Hold on. They done look through your man around so crazy. He just went crazy in the club. What's your man that's down with Rick Ross?
Me.
No, the lights, he had the dreads. Now he cut him. Gunplay. You didn't see what just happened with him?
Yeah. He was beefing with the DJ.
Right, because the DJ played 50 Cent music.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if you break it down, if you go musically, 50 got him. Hold on. If you go
streets
looking tough,
yeah.
Let's just say nobody tough but the look. 50 got him.
Right. He's believable.
Right. Now when you go to examples, okay, let me see how you in this one. Let me see. 50 got him. When you go to movies, got him. When you go to acting, it's not even close.
He's a better entertainer. And on top of that, he's a real street dude. So, but that's not my point with that. Irv, to me, the thing that happened with Irv is that, bro, you're the leader of a corporation. I don't want to make this about being tough or not. It's not about that. It's about being smart. You don't sound smart in 2023 when you're trying to say, yo, we beat him up, we stabbed him, we got him shot. You're once again, we just talked about Keefe D incriminating himself.
I'm gonna be honest. When you perform in SOBs,
don't say that.
It's over, man.
John's still getting money. Stop playing. He Queens all day. He's still getting money.
When you perform in SOBs, come on, man.
Yo, 50's going on crazy world tour still.
Come on, man.
Bringing Uncle Murder
50,
with him.
50's in the next Expendables with Sylvester Stallone in them, man. Like, come on, like.
That's a different level.
I don't even care about none of the street stuff. That's none of my business. I'm just saying, if I'm looking at it from just a entertainment aspect, and just like I said, at face value, Ja Rule, you lost, bro. You lost, bro.
They took a total L. Now the whole hold on, but even on the street
That's
side,
the L of all L's.
Have
you ever seen an L like that? I've never seen an L like that.
In hip hop history,
I've never seen an L like that.
That's the biggest L.
Nigga, that is the L.
Yeah. Because even Dre came back with no Vaseline. Jay-Z came back from Ether.
Yeah, look at them niggas now. Look at Ja Rule now, bro. It's over.
Like we only entertain because you bringing the same thing back up.
That's it.
Which is my problem.
We only listen to Ja Rule if he's talking about 50 Cent.
Right.
That's a fact.
Because you're not entertaining. If you remember, it's not like Ja Rule didn't have hooks. Ja Rule had hooks and he made the sing-along songs or whatever it was, and he was great. Yo, they still played an Ashanti song.
What's that saying? You might win the battle.
You lost the war?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Y'all won a couple battles that you thought mattered, but you didn't have the wherewithal to say, hold on, in this game of war here. Shout out Dame Dash, but he's mad at Earth for some reason. He said the same thing. He goes,
no, he got to hold on, big Harlem. Just 2 seconds. He got a right to be mad at Dame. I mean, Dame got a right to be mad at Irv. Like he said, stop bringing my name up, bro. I don't talk about y'all.
But he said, yo, why do y'all make him in charge of the other record?
Right. He said, yo,
you see what happens when he starts.
He said, every time. He said, oh, I love it. He said, hey, look, man, he don't know how to fight no wars. Look what be happening. Gotta love it. Harlem in the building. Shout out Dame Dash. That's right. Because that's a guy that they supposed to be crazy with. Everything he said on that Breakfast Club, everybody doing it today. Be your own boss. Invest in yourself. Own your own businesses.
Yeah.
You might not like how he say it.
No, he misspoke because he was saying you can't work for nobody. So
yeah.
Who's gonna work for you?
Yeah, I get that.
If you omit that part,
listen, we need some boxing matches, man. We need a Dame. Listen,
Dame versus Jay.
We need a Dame. No, we need a Dame Dash versus Irv Gotti.
Nah, Dame needs to go. He needs to box it out with Jay, dog.
Nah,
you talk about Ja Rule talking about 50 Cent.
Jay-Z ain't boxing out, man.
Yeah.
Jay-Z ain't talking about him. Irv is still.
He is. He said, shout out to Dame. I know we ain't seen eye to eye.
See, that to me, and I come from that old school era because I'm 45. That's how you just handle something. You know what I do? Let's just shoot 5.
Jay ain't shooting 5.
Irv ain't none of them shooting 5.
Exactly.
Dame might shoot 5. 50 shooting 5. Yeah, what y'all talking about?
Yo, everything we heard about 50 before he came out. When I tell you the reason why, part of the reason why I was almost not liking him, because everybody kept saying, yo, he's real. He's real.
That's my dude, man.
I used to be like, yo.
Problem child. That's my dude,
y'all
man.
Keep putting, that song is crazy.
Come on, man.
He remade everything that 50 it was insane.
50 balls of pleasure.
Everything I heard about 50, we just heard about, okay, I get it. He's real, bro. But until he makes a record I like, I don't care. Don't put this. You know how many rappers, how many people will bring you a mixtape because they man was real and they were rapping. I used to be like, not for nothing, but you got to tell your man he's trash or step it up. Because, what you going to do with this?
Yeah.
What you going to do with this? 50 was a legit, but 50's the opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when certain people talk about, they argue certain things. I'm like, all right, you got Pun, Fat Joe. Certain people's rap is...
Sit back. Down, baby Nelly singing, my wrist blinking. Nah, 50 was tough, man.
50 was ill.
50 was tough, man. But, yeah, man. You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. Rest in peace, man. My God, Pops, man. That was from the movie Friday, man. Listen, share, subscribe, like, comment. AllBall TV, man. AllBall.
Favorite perspective.
Hey, man.